What's going on, everybody? My name is ThaWarrior925. Welcome to the first of hopefully many podcast, and we're gonna talk zombies mostly today. And I got two guest stars today. The first one, I got Xenomatterr. Say what's up.
Yo, yo, what up?
And my second guest, we're gonna have bring in for one topic and an important one. Come say what's up, Perry.
My name is Perry. Y'all have a good day.
All right, that's it. So Xeno, you are on vacation right now. Let's talk about that. How's the vacation going, son?
It's not bad, dude. I started in Trinidad and Tobago. That's in the Caribbean. That was where I was born.
That's crazy.
That was a week ago. And yesterday I came back from Barbados, and now today I'm in Egypt. And I think around next week I'll be in close to California, hopefully.
That's crazy, dude. I've only left California like 2 times my whole life. California's such a big state, but I've barely like experienced anything. Like I've been to Nevada because my sister lived there for like a couple years. I went to like the biggest shithole place in Nevada, and then I went to Arizona for my cousin's wedding. I met like one time, and that's all I've ever been to. I've never been to Vegas. I've been to like San Diego one time my whole life, and that's it. And you're over there in Egypt, just like in the MPDs, just like chilling with the
Yeah,
real device.
when you said that, I was cracking up, man. But it sucks that you can't go in the pyramids. You can't go close to them
There's no
because
keepers inside,
there's the. I wish. I
dude.
wish.
That's shitty.
But yeah, no, you can't even go close to them. You can see them from about a mile away. That's about it. You're not allowed to go closer than a mile.
It's because they don't want you to see the keeper in Apothecan language that's actually written on the inside of the pyramids.
Oh yeah,
That's probably the reason.
that's the reason. Monty's doing some crack spell in there.
Oh my god. Because he put all the guns on the wall in the mystery box, and he gave us all the perks and stuff that wasn't had anything to do with Samantha at all in this story.
DLC 5.
We'll get to DLC 5, but where in California are you gonna where are you gonna come visit? LA area, right?
Yeah, I'm going LA. I'm going east side of LA, and I don't know exactly where because I've got a friend down there that I'll be staying with as well. And yeah, I won't be there for too long. I think I'll be there for about 4 or 5 days and then I'll leave. But yeah, hopefully I can come down and visit you.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Excuse you, Perry. Perry just sneezed, guys. Yeah. So me and Zeno are trying to plan a day where he can come visit. Originally he thought like he'd be out here this week, but the vacation just like flip flopped. He started somewhere else than he thought, and he's ended up in Egypt. It's crazy just even thinking that, but I'll never imagine myself going to Egypt as much as I would like to. I just don't see myself ever going to Egypt.
It's expensive, dude. It's really expensive.
Perry's asking if Egypt's a part of Africa.
No.
No, that's a big no, Perry.
It's its own country.
It's its own country.
As a
continent, he's asking.
As a continent? No, I don't
No,
think so.
I don't believe it is either.
Yes, it is. It's part of Africa.
I don't. Okay, we'll get back to Perry later when we talk. When we talk. Okay. Anyways, Perry's had a little bit of drink. I have too. But anyways,
Actually, yeah, it is. It is.
he's saying it is now. Okay, Perry.
Egypt's a part of Africa as a continent.
We'll get to the pink sparkle stuff later, Perry. Okay. We gotta talk
Unicorns too.
No, we'll talk about pink sparkles. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Xeno's gonna be trying to come out here. I'm gonna try and find a day sometime next week that we can work. But I work a 40+ hour work week job on top of commuting 3 hours a day, which sucks. And I have a girlfriend who lives an hour away, so we gotta try and find some time before I go out of town next weekend to Monterey. But anyways, let's get on to our first topic, and the first topic is DLC 2 for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Zeno, what's your take on DLC 2? What do you think?
Honestly, I haven't been too updated. I know that people are leaking some stuff, but All I know is that it's going to be in a bus area. I don't have high hopes for it at all, just because all the DLCs that we've had tend to get shittier and shittier story wise.
That's fair. I couldn't agree more. So my take on it is it's gonna be something cliche name like, you had Zombies in Spaceland. Okay, that was the first one, so whatever, it's a movie. Then you got Raven the Redwoods. My
Yep.
guess is to me, I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's gonna be something like Disco in the Subway or Disco in the Subway Station. Something, something,
Super corny.
something simple, corny like they have been. And Zombies in Spaceland, I thought started off really good. You got what I appreciate about so far with the Infinite Warfare zombies is, you know, it sucked with some Treyarch maps where, especially Zetsubu and Gorod Krovi, where there's no four wonder weapons in a map, and that kind of sucks because it's like, okay, well, who's gonna get the wonder weapon out of the box, or who's gonna craft the wonder weapon? Granted, you can
Yeah.
get the KT4 out of the box, but like, how many times are you gonna have to hit the box to get it? And with Infinite Warfare, I appreciate that you got 4 guns for wonder weapons. In Raven the Redwoods, you have 4 type bows or whatever that you can use, and I just hope that, as if the map isn't that great, that hopefully they can repeat the 4 wonder weapons at least. Let's just hope the 4 wonder weapon trend.
See, that's another thing too, is the replayability of Infinite Warfare. I think personally that the replayability is so much more better on Infinite Warfare than Black Ops 3 has. And I
Okay.
think that just because it's newer, it's just so much more fun to play rather than Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 has been out for, well, since DLC 1, let's just say about almost 2 years.
Okay.
I just think that Infinite Warfare's DLCs are going to be a lot better than the DLCs that we've gotten before. And we're going to be able to replay that a lot more with friends because we have, as you said, those 4 wonder weapons, and we're consecutively getting something that we can play as a group as, and they're giving us hints towards Easter eggs that are in the game that we still haven't figured out, like the roller coaster Easter egg on
Yeah. Yeah.
Zombies in Spaceland. People think it's nothing, but it could be something.
I,
Could be something we're
the
missing.
Yet the you're talking about the Yeti Easter egg.
Yeah.
Well, there's I mean, there are hints in the map, like when you go up towards that area, there are cardboard kind of, cut out Yetis that do have a different like color eye than like the rest of the park. And it's like, why does that Yeti have like a weird, like, like I don't know, like a red eye compared to the other ones? It's
Yeah,
like
like why would they
it's like
put
the only
why would they
place.
change it?
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that Easter egg won't be able to be solved until so I have a feeling that Infinite Warfare is gonna totally nail the like cross map Easter eggs, like unlike Treyarch did. So Treyarch, what did you really get out of Treyarch? You got the RK5 for beating all the Easter eggs. You starting as a starting pistol.
Yeah, and you
Total
got a calling card
total troll
for beating
in
it.
a calling card. So I have a
Yeah.
feeling that Infinite Warfare Zombies knows how pissed off the community is with the Treyarch ending and the cross map. I mean, I expected like the biggest, baddest battle with all the apothecans, the whatever the thing you want to call in the sky and Shadows of Evil. Like you never saw that thing return. Like I expected like the beam from the train tracks and the keepers going up into the beast and the Overlord, pretty much, right? Is that what the Shadow Man says? The Overlord.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah, yeah. So I expected like that, something like that to come back, and then you get the pretty much the big apothecan servant version inside Revelations, and you're pretty much just I don't know. I just expected more from Revelations with the cross map Easter egg. Like if you've beaten all the Easter eggs before, here's this epic battle. Not Let's not just repeat what we did in Shadows of Evil, but we'll throw a Panzer in there and some Furies, and it's gonna be the same thing, but you're gonna kill the Shadow Man quicker. That was the lamest cross map, like, and all you got was the RK5 and a calling card. I think Infinite Warfare is gonna nail it. Um, getting back to the Yeti Easter egg, I don't think that will be solved until the DLC 4 after you beat the Easter egg. Say you beat all the Easter eggs, right? You
Yeah.
can go back into Spaceland and maybe something's changed. Maybe you can play as all the characters. Maybe it's like, 4 DLCs. Maybe I don't know, each person can play as a different character and it triggers something, and I don't know. I just expect that something is more in Spaceland that we can't get to yet, because we haven't beaten all the DLCs or the Ghosts and Skulls Easter egg. Maybe that has something to do with it, because to me the Ghosts and Skulls Easter egg, it's not worth doing every game just to get a perkaholic. That's just me.
No, it's not.
You've completed both of them. I've only completed Spaceland, but you've
Yeah.
also completed Raven the Redwoods. And you, I mean, if you want to speak on it more, is doing Ghosts and Skulls every game worth a perkaholic?
Not on not on Zombies in Spaceland, but on Raven the Redwoods, it tracks your progress for doing Ghost and Skulls. It does track your in-game progress, and someone was saying that there was some coding information that got leaked that it would be I forgot what the term is called, but it basically tracks that you've done Ghost and Skulls. So it's like another entire Easter egg in the game for the hardcore players at least that want to get Ghost and Skulls done. You can do another Easter egg if you complete all the Ghost and Skull Easter eggs. So
So,
I
so
think,
you're saying at the end of DLC 4, if you complete all of Ghosts and Skulls, there'll be like a bonus thing that somebody can do in DLC 4?
yeah, for sure it has to be because it's tracking our progress. Well, it's starting to now.
Well, yeah. What there's a skull icon that appears in Raven the Redwoods after you beat Ghosts and Skulls. Is that, I forget, someone was telling me, like, is that something like if you get downed and you get revived, like, does it keep all your perks? Is that what the skull is, or is the skull icon meant for kind of like the summoning key image and the gate worms and Treyarch? Is that supposed
Well,
to be something like that? Because it
all
doesn't
we
pop
know
up on
so
your,
far,
yeah, go ahead.
no, it's not that. It's all we know so far about it is that we get that icon and we get it after the game ends as well. You see it in the bottom right hand corner when the game ends.
Okay.
And uh in game it's like when you're playing custom you get, you know how you're only allowed a certain amount of uh revives before you have to spectate the person if you
Yes.
go down that much. You basically get an unlimited amount. So you can go down 100 times in one round and still come back. That's all it is.
Well, me and you would never have to worry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Someone in the chat just said, Winter said, free hailstorm when you beat all the Ghost and Skulls Easter eggs.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, that would be bad. I mean, I won't complain. I've got a good hailstorm, but to get it is a pain. It's the ordnance. It's the one that Noah likes.
Is that like the Mark II?
It's like no, it's the well, you can get it Mark II, but it's the one shot ordnance. It's decent.
Yeah, you have the best Mark II, right? Which one is that? It's the Type 2.
Butcher, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that. Doesn't Jay have that?
I think he does, yeah.
How does Jay
Yep.
have that? Jay's almost past me in level. You're just on a whole nother level of you're like my level in Black Ops 3 already in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Aren't you like almost 400?
In yeah, I'm 330 right
Yeah,
now, I
you're
think.
330. That's like, you know, I get into random pub matches to do some troll games and stuff like that, and it's just crazy because like there's some people that are higher than me, but not by much. Like maybe like 40 or 50. I think I'm 165, and I've never seen anybody that high a level. I don't even see YouTubers that high a level. Like even Noah J in Black Ops 3, like he didn't even prestige after Prestige 1, which I thought was lame. Like, you're a zombie YouTuber. You're not even
Yeah,
gonna
you
go the
should
full.
try to hit master
You're not
right
even gonna
away.
go to the full amount, Noah. If you ever see this, like you're not even. Come on. You're not even gonna.
It's true. It's
You're not.
sad, but it's true.
Yeah, it's like, why not just go out all out for it? I get multiplayer, sometimes like if you get the good guns, you want to keep all your stuff, but it's like zombies, like just go for it. Like you're a zombie YouTuber, you might as well. Why
Yeah,
stop at a certain
and it was
amount?
a new game as well, so you could have been the first to hit the first prestige. but he didn't decide to.
No, I called it from the very beginning. I was like 220. Like when 220, that was the max at first, right?
Yeah.
When I saw it was 220 and I was like at 100, I was like, there's no way 220 is gonna be the cap. There's no way. Like
Oh yeah, for
guys like
sure.
me and you, we if we played like hardcore, like obviously you would have already been there. But like if I really wanted to and I just played Zombies in Spaceland at the time, like just high rounds after Easter eggs or just keep quitting out doing Easter eggs, I would have already have been there. I knew that wasn't gonna be the cap. Do you know what the cap? You're probably close to the cap. It's 420, correct?
Yeah, the cap's 420, and
Do
they're
you think
gonna
it'll
be
be a
raising it.
thousand?
No, I think they're gonna keep raising it. What did they raise it by? They raised it by 120, right?
Well, it's 220 and then 420, so it's 200.
Yeah, so 200.
I mean, you do the math. I mean, you're the math expert. I don't know,
I'm the
but
math expert.
sounds to me it'll be close to 1,000.
Oh,
Which
hopefully
is
they.
crazy. Which is crazy because I've completed like Horizon Drock Easter egg 30 times, Shadows 20 times, Garad Krovi 15 times, Revelations I can't even count, and I'm not even at 500. I'm not even at 500 yet. I know you reset your stats before they decided to go to like so far, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't even. I was talking to someone in the chat the other day. They're like, "Oh, why do you quit out?" I was talking to Jay. He's like, "Why are you quitting out? Like, don't you want your levels?" I was like, "Dude, Black Ops 3 is so old.
Yeah,
I
the
don't even care.
levels don't matter.
Yeah, I don't care."
Honestly, when Infinite Warfare came out, the one thing I did was I fresh restarted and I told myself Infinite Warfare is going to be a good game, and I'm probably not going to come back to Black Ops 3. But sadly, that wasn't the
Until Warrior
case.
asks you to
Yeah.
do an Easter egg run with him on Revelations.
Well, no, that's the only time I won't actually. That's the only time I will actually play Black Ops 3. Other than that, I
Yeah.
don't play it.
No, yeah, I've never seen you online on Black Ops 3 unless I ask you to do an Easter egg run.
Yeah, I won't play. I don't like it. I like this a lot more. I like Infinite Warfare a lot more.
See, I understand like how you like Infinite Warfare more. I I there's not enough yet for me to say I like Infinite Warfare more. Um,
Yeah, I can understand
I
that.
respect what they're doing. Like for me, it's like I have four friends. You know, I have like my squad I normally play with. It's Sav, G
Yeah,
Rod, Mac, and me. And the biggest argument is in a Treyarch map is who's getting the wonder weapon. You know, like besides Rise and Drock, there's four bows there. But when we do shadows, it's like who's getting the apothecant. It's normally Sav on shadows. Dries and Drock. I normally get the lightning bow. Um, Zetsubu, I don't think my squad's ever done a 4-man Easter egg on that. But when I normally do two, and we usually get the KT4 because I pop the fire cells, and whoever my second player is gets it because no one I play with knows how to craft a KT4 and upgrade it. And then Grog Krovi, it's usually me or Mac that get the Rig Up Mark threes because no one else knows how to use them properly. And
yeah,
Revelations, it's it's either me or Mac. Like we're getting the apothecant because you guys don't know like where to shoot the rocks or with stones or whatever you want to call it in the sky. And then whoever gets the thunder gun gets the thunder gun, which kind of sucks because it's like the other two players are kind of stuck with nothing. I mean, you get
yeah. There's
a
nothing to
dingo
shoot for.
or it's no, the PPSH isn't even in that. It's that the Tommy gun or whatever's in there. So you're kind of screwed at that point. Which I appreciate. Which I'm getting to is Infinite Warfare. You get so far in the two DLC in the first map in the DLC, everyone gets a wonder weapon, which is awesome. As much
Yeah,
as
which is it's nice.
as much as the face melter sucks and gives you damage, at least you get a wonder weapon.
Yeah, you're not stuck with nothing. It does damage to an extent. It doesn't do that much,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's better than going in with the starting weapon.
which is true.
Does absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So if they keep going on that role, like if you're a team kind of player or you like to play with a group of friends, Infinite Warfare is going to be your game for zombies.
Yeah, for sure.
In the Easter eggs, I know we're spending a lot of time on this topic. But Easter eggs, zombies in Spaceland. I know I've beaten it 30 plus times. I couldn't imagine how many times you've beaten it. I'd say at least 50 plus, if not more. Correct?
Yeah, probably around there.
Yeah, you've beaten Spaceland. Like I thought I was like just overkilling it. Every time I streamed, I beat it. Once I figured it out. It took me about a week to figure it out, to be honest. But once I figured out zombies in Spaceland, I was like, dude, this is easy solo.
And that's the thing too. It was kind of challenging to a point. I remember when I first started
yeah.
playing the game, I had no idea what to do. I failed the Easter egg about 20 times. No
No.
lie.
Yeah.
Like
No,
20
yeah, same
times.
here. Same here. I failed it a bunch of times.
And then I got the hang of it and started playing with. Well, at the time, I was playing with a four squad, so we had no idea what we were doing, but we got it after a while. But I mean, it's so much the replay. Going back to the replayability factor, it's so much. It's hard. That's the point of me liking. It's hard. Black Ops 3 was not hard for me. Black Ops 3 was really easy. Getting to round 100, no
Oh yeah.
problem.
Oh yeah. Every map. There's
So
something in every map in Black Ops 3. It's like there's just a strat to like 100.
yeah,
You
there's
know,
always something.
whether it was like the Apothicon servant on Shadows or this, the lightning bow on Dryzen or Zetsubo, beat the Easter egg, hang out by the elevator shaft, use the KT4, the Skull of Nonsop Wii, Grog Crovey, got the Ray Gun Mark III's pack a punched. And then Revelations, I mean, I didn't get past around 100 on Revelations. I got to 99. I'm the one guy probably ever in history that went for 100 round and died at 99. That's the warrior. But it was a shitty day. I called it at round 70. I'm gonna be the guy that downs at 99 and not get 100 round Easter egg ever in his life. But I survived about 30 minutes on round 99, so I give myself a little bit of credit there.
I mean, it's not bad for probably one of your first couple runs too.
That was
So
like my first run for like higher rounds.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, going back to that, that's not terrible. But see, the thing is with Black Ops 3 is that they made it so easy.
No,
It's not
yeah,
challenging.
yeah, because I mean you're more of an expert than I am on Spaceland. Do you know what your highest round on Spaceland is? It's probably like at least 40 rounds higher than mine. I think I got to 50 something.
On Zombies in Spaceland, it's 154.
World at War.
What's that, Zeno?
On Zombies in Spaceland, you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, it's 154.
Yeah, 154. Mine's maybe 50 something.
Yeah.
I'm not a high round guy. I know you like to I
Yeah,
know
no, you're an Easter egg guy. That's
I
completely
yeah, I like to
fine.
do an Easter egg, call it a day, here's the
Yeah.
Easter egg. Um yeah, but my highest round's 99 on Revelations, was just probably the easiest high round map I could imagine, right? I can't think of another high round map or a map that you can go for high rounds on that's easy. I would say Revelations is probably the easiest.
Yeah, Revelations and this might sound a little weird, but Shadows of Evil as well. If you really know what you're doing with
I
the
think
Apothicon.
I think I got the 60 something in Shadows. I was going for like a high round thing. Like I'll do one high round run. If whatever I get to, that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm calling it for. I'm not going anymore. We got someone saying Die Rise is easy high round.
Yeah, but going back to that factor of there was always a way
Wasn't
of getting to a high round, there was a way of getting to a high round.
well
If you were
wasn't
just running around, you could not get to that high round.
well wasn't there like a thing like in World at War where I don't know if he's talking Die Rise, Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 or World at War. Wasn't like a 24 round zombie spawn or something, or 27? Like the only 20 something zombies spawned every round
Yeah,
in World at War.
that's World at War.
Yeah,
Um,
so that probably wasn't too bad if you had the Wonder Waff.
oh, for sure. No, if you had that, you were set. But
I
most people wanted the PPSH at that time.
let's ask that question. Because I'm older than you, right?
Yeah,
What was
by
your first
6 years.
real Call of Duty game? Was it World at War?
Yeah, my first was World at War, and I started up on multiplayer. I only started playing zombies seriously when I got Black Ops 3 actually.
Oh,
That's when
I
I was really serious.
I apologize. He wrote Die Rise. I apologize. He wrote Die Rise for high round. Sorry, I thought he said Darius. He
Oh,
said Die
okay.
Rise. I give credit to anyone that goes high round on Darius. I've never
Oh,
played.
for sure. Yeah.
I'm not a Black Ops 2 guy. I'm Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3. I thought. I'm sorry. Thank you, little man, for correcting me. Um, yeah. Continue. Sorry.
Um, forgot what I was saying.
You're talking about your first zombie map.
Oh, right. Yeah. Mine was Knocked.
Knocked. Okay. Yeah. World of
Yeah,
War.
but I didn't really enjoy it at all. I think, yeah, I got serious about zombies when I was playing Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil. But before that, I'd just play Black Ops 2 high rounds. I'd get to like 50 thinking I was the coolest guy around town.
No. Yeah.
And then realize like, holy crap, people are going to like round 150, 200s. And
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking I'm cool going to round 54.
What's that guy's name on Spaceland? I think he has a record. He's like, what is
Steve?
he? Steve. Yeah, doesn't Steve have like 240 record on Spaceland or something, but it disconnected?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he
that's
did.
nuts.
That's insane.
That's dedication. I
That
could
it really is.
never. I thought I was a beast in Black Ops 1 when I'd go to me Black Ops 1 was difficult because it was a two hit down, and you didn't have gobble gums. And to me 30 plus, excuse me, 30 plus was, you know, that was you were doing good if you got 30 plus.
That's not zombies though.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, for the time of it releasing, the time of the game coming out, yeah, it was good. But then you had those high round guys that just embarrassed you,
Yeah, I
made
mean,
you look like crap.
I tried so many times to get 40 plus on Call of the Dead, but I had garbage internet back in the day, and it would always disconnect at around like 37. Like if you check my records for Call of the Dead on Black Ops 1, it's like if you add me as a friend, it's like 37. And it happened like 3 times. And like me and my friends had the best strat, but my internet just always disconnected, and we always wanted to like beat it by like one round. And we ended up getting this guy Shooter McGavin. So I had a buddy circling in the lighthouse. I circled outside. This dude is in like the Speed Cola area by the sickle, like kind of near where I'm circling at, but he's on the top side, and he's just like
Uh-huh.
killing a couple zombies back there. And my boy would bring his zombies outside. I'd shoot him with the pack a punched VR11, which spells out vril for those watching. It's the vril gun, and if you shoot your teammate with it, they become invisible to zombies. On top of that, it's insta kill for them for like 4 to 5 seconds. So he'd just bring his horde out here. I'd shoot him. He'd slay all the zombies or throw a sim text. All the zombies are dead. And like, there's been multiple times where like we're at 37 and my internet just disconnected. And like, I wanted to go 40 plus on that map so many times. Like, I think every map I have on that Black Ops 1 is 36 plus, except for Verrucht. Verrucht is a hard map on Black Ops 1.
Verrucht is hard because in World at War when we were playing Verrucht, there was sort of this thing where um, the zombies wouldn't hit you if you were sprinting and running around in a circle.
In Verrucht?
Yeah, in all World at War games, if you were running, if you were sprinting and you were kind of moving in circles, they wouldn't be able to hit you. But in Black Ops 1, they kind of patched that after the first couple of months, so you can get down by that. So in World at War, it was easy, but
Yeah.
now they're making it a lot harder.
The only strat that me and this guy Shooter that we thought to do was like, start together wherever the round is. Let's just start walking. We literally would just circle the whole map in Verrucht. The entire map. Like, we'll just kill the zombies behind us. Just keep walking, run past them, just keep them behind us. Like it's so close corridors, and that was our strat. And I don't, I can't remember. I think our highest round on that was like 27 or 28, but like even that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it gets tough. I mean, there's a lot of people that would make it a lot higher doing even stupid kind of trains,
No, yeah, it was just
but they'd still
ridiculous.
do
Like
it.
that's how I got 30 plus in Shangri-La with a second player, and that's we did the same exact thing as Varuk. We just like we circled the whole map. We got to the bridge. All the zombies are behind us on the bridge. He had the I don't know the XMFR67 whatever the text name is called, the actual name, but the baby maker.
Yeah.
He shot all the zombies with the pack-a-punch baby maker, and I would just shoot them with the ray gun, and they'd all die. But I mean, we got to like 37 on that, but that took hours. That almost took to do that took almost about how long it took me to get to 99, which was about 7 hours to just get to like 30 something in Black Ops 1.
Oh, that took you long.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like we streamed like all day. It was or played all day because I didn't stream back then. But let's get on to the second topic because we've been on a little tangent here, a little fireside chat with Xeno. Let's get on to DLC 5. Is it happening,
Uh,
Xeno?
that's a topic not a lot of people like to talk about, but
Yeah. Unless you're the gaming revolution, you like to flaunt it.
yeah. I'm gonna say no.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Any reasons
And
why?
I know there's a lot of proof going around, and well, not proof, but more slander about it, kind of saying, yeah, it's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, and people are uploading videos with proof, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Call of Duty never really said, yeah, there's gonna be a release for DLC 5. They never said anything like that. So you can't really. We're hoping there's a
Yeah,
DLC
we're
5
we're
because
all the streamers and YouTubers are hoping there's gonna be DLC 5 for content. Like, I mean, Raven the Redwoods is great, but I mean, its time's kind of passed already.
yeah, and
Which
I
is- which
mean,
is- which is almost with every DLC. Out of all the DLCs, I think Horizon Shock probably lasted the longest.
people want DLC 5 because the community's dying as well. Like I'm uninterested in Infinite Warfare. I'm not too interested in the game
And you're a
anymore
fan of it more
like I
than,
used to.
and you're a fan of more of it than Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I played it till I got bored of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys watch my stream, there's times where I go back to Black Ops 3, but um, I am the type of guy that's like whatever new map is out, I'm streaming it. So there's a lot more Raven the Redwoods, but I still go back to Black Ops 3. But I mean, I'm in hope for DLC 5. I really hope it happens, and I hope it's some remasters and one new map. And I don't know. Would you want whatever deal if there is a DLC 5? Would you want it to affect whatever? I don't know how you felt about it, but the Revelations ending Easter egg cutscene. Did
Well,
you
that's what I was
did
gonna.
you like it?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say no. To answer your question, I did not like it at all. It
Yeah.
really doesn't make too much sense.
No.
They left us at a really sketchy ending. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, and I think they could have ended it better. There's so many questions that are still unanswered in the storyline that we need to know, but they just kind of ended it with going back to
Premise.
premise, and
Yeah.
I mean we already knew that. We already knew the cycle.
Yeah. No,
Ever
yeah.
since Moon Easter egg, we knew that they went back to premise.
Yeah, we all knew that was going to happen. We were hoping that they'd break from that.
Yeah.
Like I was hoping, like I remember I did a YouTube video on it's Revelation Chipotle and Revelations. I was vlogging, and I was hoping that I mean, we all knew they had the blood vial, so whatever Richtofen did between Zetsubo no Shima and Grog Krovi would the blood vials would help them in whatever way it was. But excuse me, I was hoping that they're the 2.0 characters, right?
Yeah,
I was
there.
hoping that they'd like sacrifice themselves to like end whatever bullshit it is that Jimmy Z and Blundell fucking clusterfuck threw together to make some type of storyline. And
Yeah.
it's probably not going to be called Black Ops 4, but let's just call it Black Ops 4 and just start with a fresh storyline, something that whoever's going to be in charge, let's just say if it's Blundell, if he does come back the next year, can start a fresh storyline, nothing related to whatever, and just bring something fresh that the storyline, driven, and you can make sense of it because not like it's just too much multiverse and other dimensions. It's just fucking too crazy at this point. And they're having comic books and too many ciphers to try and make sense of all their fucking mistakes. They drink the vial so they wouldn't die, is what Little Man says. They aren't
I
ending it,
mean,
but
they do, but there's so much different things that happen, and there's so many different people that were working on Black Ops 3 that the story is just it's not a story anymore. It's just a bunch of information. They don't even know their story themselves.
that's yeah. They're just kind of throwing stuff together that kind of makes sense, but to make sense of it, it's like, oh well, I mean, what were the Call of the Dead characters doing here? Or like Brock and Gary, like we gotta fucking throw like we blew up the moon or blew up the Earth and moon. Oh shit! How do we rewrite this? Oh, we got transit and then fucking origins. Let's bring back Richtofen and all. It's just all over the place. It's like boom, we blew up the moon. We stopped whatever we just. I to me, I don't know if there's like a storyline thing. Jay probably knows more than me or you. We go through shadows, right? We get the Shadow Man in there, and then the 4 rituals we did inside the summoning key. And then we get Dempsey, then we get Takio, and then we get Nikolai, and then we get the Shadow Man again, I guess, in Revelations. But like I was like my expectations for Revelations was like we have all these fuckers in the summoning key. It's gonna be some epic battle. It's gonna cut back to like boom. These guys come out of the summoning key or something, and they help us defeat like the apothecans and stuff. And it was like nothing even like that. It's like what did we collect? Like why did we collect their souls? Really?
Well,
I don't really know. Like I don't know if there's a reason. Like I'm not too big in the storyline. It's like we collected all these souls, and then all the, it was just pretty much Maxis and Sophia that shot themselves into space and destroyed whatever the Shadow Man did, and it's just like I don't really know what's going on anymore.
a lot of people are saying things like, "Oh, they're not ending it." I know Little Man just said that in the
Yeah,
chat. But if you really understand storyline of Black Ops Zombies, Nazi zombies, not
yeah,
just Infinite Warfare, but just basing it around Nazi zombies, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and World at War, the story doesn't make sense because
yeah.
it's all messed up ever since I think I would say Black Ops
Black Ops
3 is
Two's
where it really got messed up. But
well,
Black Ops
no, yeah, you're right about that because it went from like science to sci-fi. It went from like
it,
you got these Nazis, you know, and then now we got like I mean, it was a little bit of science with like the dragons, but it's like now we got this alien race coming in, and and it wasn't anything about that. And the storyline was pretty much, I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, pretty much like Maxis, Richtofen, and Samantha.
And Samantha died, so she's so irrelevant. But they brought her back in Revelations. The
Yeah,
Samantha glitch where she'd take all your points and all that. That happens in Revelations, but
yeah.
she's dead. So why does that happen? It doesn't make any sense. And Maxis himself, he shouldn't be alive. Gersh, uh, why did he come back from Black Ops 2?
I see. I'm not a big Black Ops 2 person. I thought the last time we saw Gersh was Ascension.
So the storyline just so messed up at this point. Um, they can't even
What's up with
answer
the
some of the questions.
what's up with the and I don't know if you read the comics. I personally don't, but I watch like a little bit of quick reviews on them. What's up with the loading, like the new loading cutscenes, like Shangri-La and Ascension? Like, is that hinting DLC 5? Like, or is
No,
that just a Treyarch troll?
there's so many assumptions based on that. Honestly, nobody really knows the correct answer. People are just kind of assuming what it is. They want to say, "Oh, it's the new loading screen
Yeah,
for DLC 5 when they remake." But I just think it's a part of the comic. I mean, if you made a comic again, why would you not want to remake it to make more sense, right?
yeah.
Again, going back to the story, they change all of that. If you read I read the comic books. I have the comic books. You read the comic books, it's it goes off story of actually playing the game and looking at all the Easter egg endings and the the beginning cutscenes. It goes off story. It doesn't make any sense. And
Yeah.
that's what got me uninterested in DLC 5. I in the beginning when people were saying, "Oh, DLC 5 question mark," I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I mean, why not? But now it just doesn't make any sense. Plus, why would they add DLC 5 like
So
what, like
so
a couple
late.
months later?
Yeah, so
Exactly.
late. It's like
It's stupid.
if you're gonna do it, I think if you're gonna do it, you have to do it between DLC 2 and 3 for Infinite Warfare. Because 2 to 3 is normally like the longest spread between. Because DLC 2 is probably scheduled to come out in April at some point, and then DLC 3 usually doesn't come out until I think like early July.
Yeah, they give it a 2-3 month.
But it's like if you're gonna do a DLC 5,
That's what they did with
you're
Black
gonna
Trophy.
have more than one map, and it's like, okay, what YouTuber today is gonna, stream? I don't know. What if there is a DLC 5? Let's just say there's 4 maps. Which 4 maps do you think will be in it? Remastered or a new one, whatever you think.
Um, I want to base it off a biased opinion, but at the same time, I want it to make sense. I
Yeah.
want the four maps to make sense. So I'm gonna say Buried is gonna be one of them for sure because it goes along with the Blood Vials.
Okay.
Um, Mob of the Dead,
Yes, for sure.
Ascension,
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
and Moon.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of all over the place, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, but those four maps are probably the most important maps of the storyline.
Yeah, that makes sense. If I could remake 4, like the 4 I would want with like
Sick.
gobblegums, new graphics, I would want Shangri-La.
I knew that was one.
I would want Shangri-La so they can make it a solo Easter egg so I could finally beat it. I would want Moon. I
Yeah,
think they
for
could
sure.
remake Moon way better than it was because Moon was totally rushed. Because Moon was originally supposed to be Paris or whatever, the Eiffel Tower, and they totally rushed it. And I think they could totally remake a Moon and make the Easter egg a lot better. And then the two that are like the most fan favorite are Mob of the Dead and Origins, which I haven't beat either. And everyone expects Mob of the Dead to be my favorite map because I'm probably the closest zombie YouTuber that lives to actual Alcatraz where that was shot. Which, if you come out here, Xeno, you need to go to Alcatraz.
Yeah, I want to do that. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
sick.
now that you
Codename
bring up
Pizza and Dialect JD just were just out here and I didn't even know. Jay saw me comment to Codename Pizza. I'm like, couldn't even hit me up, bro. Couldn't let me know you're at Alcatraz. I'm at work 10 minutes down the street.
oh damn.
Yeah, I had
Um,
no clue.
yeah, bringing up Origins that makes sense as well. Origins, Shangri-La, Shangri-La. You got the stone.
Yeah,
That
the
would make
focusing stone
sense.
and then Moon. You blow up the Earth. But what if how cool would it be if you did a Moon remake and it cuts back into Dryzendrach? It's like you're on the moon as like the 1.0 characters, and then all of a sudden like you're trying to blow up the Earth, but like the keeper, the keeper spawns in on the moon, and it's because the keeper spawns in on the moon and starts fucking with all the people that are on the moon trying to blow up the Earth, and you see that aspect of it. It's like Dempsey and Richtofen and all those guys down on in Dryzendrach sending all those things to the moon, and like you're on the moon and like you fail pretty much on keeping the moon
Uh,
and you blow up. And it's that aspect like you're sacrificing. That'd be cool. I think
that
that'd be
would,
cool.
yeah.
You change all the Easter eggs. Origins, I don't know if you change up too much. Because Origins is pretty sick.
Alberta.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta. Origins is pretty sick. I had to, throw a Gatorade at Perry real quick. All right. Sorry. Let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk Zombie Annex. What's going on with that?
Ooh,
They just did a new
Zombie
challenge.
Annex. Zombie Annex. Yeah, they're doing a new challenge. They're doing who can hit that shot, and it's basically it's not part of our division, so our streaming
Yeah.
division, but I mean we can sort of do that as well. It's where people will challenge us
High
to hit a shot
rounds. Right?
or do
They have
high
a
rounds or
they
Easter
have,
egg.
yeah, they have high rounds, right?
Yeah, they
I'm
have
pretty,
high rounds.
high rounds or like speed runs and stuff.
Yeah, they have all that. And if you beat what they expected, then you win money. I think per challenge it's like $20. So I mean, you win 5 of that, easy $100 there
I
in
mean,
a day.
is that coming out of my pocket?
No, that's coming out of their pocket.
I'm just kidding. But
So
Zombie Annex has got. I mean, I do a lot of my own streams and stuff. I mean, me and you streamed on. You streamed on their Twitch multiple times. I did. The one time that day, but there's a lot of talented guys on the in our group that shit me and you can't do like at all.
yeah, for sure, dude. There's one.
Those trick shots those guys do, jumping off of whatever, YYing with claymores out, like hitting shots. Like
I can't do
I
that
got some
stuff, man.
challenges to myself for those guys. Like I want to see them. Okay, any Zombie Annex streamer, YouTuber watching this, I want to see you.
Yeah, CM is in here.
CM, I want to see you. Somebody in the Zombie Annex. I don't know if it's been done. Take the flinger in Call of the Dead when George is pissed off, hit the flinger, spin around, YY quickscope 360 blindfolded, eating pizza, whatever. And or maybe George isn't pissed off. Maybe George is just on top of the lighthouse. Hit the flinger to the other side where the lighthouse is, and hit George with the fucking YY quickscope 360 no scope kind of deal. I think that'd be sick. And then when you land, you hit it, you hear the vibration, feel the vibrations, and you hear George roar. I think that'd be sick. I'm challenging Zombie Annex to do that if it hasn't been done.
Dude,
That'd be
they,
sick.
someone challenged them to they can do it. I believe it because listen to this. Someone challenged them to go out of the map on Zombies in Spaceland. You can go up to the top of the mountain apparently. Jump off, so it's a suicide. So if you jump
How do you
off,
get
you
up there?
die. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess it's a glitch or whatever to get up there. But if you go up there and you jump down, you die. Game ends, right? No quick revive because you can't revive going down there.
Yeah.
But they were challenged to go up there and hit a shot on the brute. Someone actually did it and killed a brute.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Holy
So, and it was
shit.
a nice shot. It was a beautiful shot. It looked really cool the way he did it. It wasn't just a regular 360. I think it was like a 1440 midair uh knack. I'm not sure exactly
Yeah,
what it is, but it was crazy.
I don't know all the terms and stuff like that. All I know is YY, pull out your fucking tomahawk, fucking switch it back kind of deal. Like I've done like one trick shot my whole life and it wasn't even that like my biggest trick shot is like a fucking 900 C4 throw. that, that
Oh,
that was on Modern Warfare 3. Give me
I
one
used
sec.
to be.
Zeno, give me
All
one
right.
sec. If you want to keep entertaining the stream for 2
Yeah.
seconds, I'm just gonna grab something real quick.
Yeah. I used to be really into trick shotting in Black Ops 2. I'd go for titty knacks and oh man, that was fun back in the day. But now since Black Ops 3, no, Black Ops 3 I would still trick shot, but Infinite Warfare is kind of something I'd stay away from trick shotting. It's just boring. It's not fun. It's hard to hit a shot on Infinite Warfare because with the gun you get so many hit markers. I think the only gun you can trick shot with and not get a hit marker, or you have a 90% shot
All
of
right, give me
not
two
getting a
seconds,
hit
guys. Let me put
marker,
the headphones back on. Sorry, I'm a terrible host.
the KBS longbow. But other than that,
All right, a technique.
yeah, it
What's up, bro?
sucked.
Sorry, that chair on the left looks comfortable. Was he talking about my chair? Obviously, right?
You're on YouTube as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Are you just watching on Twitch?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
all
the
good.
chair on the left looks comfortable. What's up, Technique? I don't know if you followed or if you're already following. I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah, my wannabe DX racer is very comfortable. All right, let's get into the next topic. We were gonna bring Perry in to
Hell
talk
yeah.
something else, but he's in the middle of an NHL match. If you guys hear any raging, that's my buddy Perry back there. He's a very good all around gamer. But what he said when he's done, he'll join in. Well, let's talk about worst. Let's talk about worst maps.
Oh no.
Worst maps. Me and you might have a different opinion, but yeah, go ahead. You lead this one. I'll lead the next question.
Okay. I'm gonna put it out there straight, but Garrod Crovey
Grog
didn't
Crovey.
like it.
You're
Yeah.
gonna piss a lot of people off with that one.
Yeah. I know. Garrod Crovey was definitely one of the better maps of Call of Duty.
You're already getting
But
hate. You're already getting hate.
I love GK.
Let's
Yeah,
just
I'm
let's
saying
just go
that
with top three. Well, top three. Just let's just say top three worst maps.
GK, Zetsubo, and Transit.
Okay. Yes,
Three worst maps.
I love your list. Oh, I need to tell you a story about Transit, but first let's get into my list. Top three worst maps. So I can't name too many Black Ops 2 because I'm not a big Black Ops 2 guy. I actually quit playing zombies because of Black Ops 2, and I'll get into that for my worst favorite map. But the first one for number three would have to be, in my opinion, 5.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's one that I
I hate
missed.
5. Perry, if Perry was joining in, he'd totally argue that fact. But I hate 5. The Pentagon Thief. There's no circle areas really. It just the guns suck. All the teleporter fucking things are garbage. The coolest thing in that map is that there's a pig hanging from the ceiling or kind of deal or whatever that you can knife and you cut his throat. That's really the only
Uh,
cool thing about 5, in my opinion. And or besides playing as JFK, that's pretty cool. Or all those guys, the
yeah,
presidents stuff.
yeah, those
Fidel
are cool.
Castro was pretty cool. R.I.P. Um, and then Zetsubo, in my
Oh,
opinion,
God, that map.
it just sucks all around. Like they're innovative in the fact of like adding swimming, which is cool for if you want to do an Atlantis map in the future. Treyarch, if you ever see this Atlantis, make it happen.
Fucking Little Mermaid.
Let it happen, Atlantis. The swimming was like cool. The whole watering plants thing, like you could have executed that like so much better than just like watering plants to get random things. And the bullet, dude, I don't know how many times I've asked you for advice, like every time I try and get that huge bullet out of the pod, like it's just so random when it wants to give me the bullet. I don't know. It's I do the same thing 30 times and it just doesn't want to work. It just sucks. I don't know what it is with that bullet, but it just doesn't give it to me. I'll shoot it with the upgraded shot, a non-upgraded shot, holding it down charged, watering it with the same blue water, doesn't give it to me until like the 10th time. And then on my number one worst zombies map, Zeno said it, Transit. I
There you go.
fucking hate Transit. Transit made me stop playing Call of Duty Zombies because I was not a big Easter egg guy in Black Ops 1. I beat Call of the Dead and I beat Shangri-La. By me saying I beat Shangri-La, my buddy Pink Ninja back in the day beat Shangri-La. I didn't beat it at all. He did all the work. But I just didn't understand what he's doing. He's like, oh, stand on this image, stand on this stone. Was not like a part of it. And he was like, oh, it's Easter eggs. I didn't know what that meant. When Treyarch came out with Black Ops 2 and Transit, I was so excited. Got the game first day. And it was like, we kept getting. Are you still there? You're still there, right, Zeno?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you remember in Transit, like when you get down in like the main area, like underground, like you need the I don't even know what it's called because I never got that far. You need the turbine. Is that what it is? The turbine, like open the door to get out of like that certain area or something, like down underground. Like
Yeah.
it's like buildables. Like you got the shield, you got staves, like all that stuff. Like I wasn't used to buildables, and I was like, how the fuck do we get out of this area? We played like 3 matches, kept getting stuck down there. I was like, this is fucking garbage. I'm so done with zombies. Cut zombies out of my whole entire life because of Transit for like what was it, a 2-year gap from Transit to Shadows of Evil. or longer. It seemed longer to me in
I think
life.
it was a bit shorter than that actually.
I have no clue how long it
Not
was,
not
but
2 years.
they're saying 3 years, little man. But I think 3 years is as of now Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 4. I don't think it was 3 years then. I think it was only 2 years.
Yeah.
He said all Black Ops 2, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare. But let's just say two. We'll just go with 2 years because that's what I believe it was. I didn't play I didn't play Origins. I didn't play Mob of the Dead. I had never played any of those because of Transit. So the reason why people ask me when I'm streaming why I don't play Black Ops 2 is because I've never played them before and I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know Buried. I don't know Mob of the Dead. I don't know Origins, and I don't know Die Rise. What I don't care for Die Rise. I would never want to play that map. But Origins of Mob that I'd like to learn. But yeah, Transit just totally threw me in a funk. I love zombies my like whole Black Ops 1 life, and Transit just killed it. It just killed zombies for me. And I didn't
Yeah,
get
let me
go
go back to my list.
go for it.
I said Garage Krovi. I said Transit
And Zetsubu.
and Zetsubu. The reason I said uh, tra- uh the reason I said Transit and not 5, going back to you saying 5, actually I didn't enjoy it myself, but I had respect for people that played it. If you could play
Yeah,
5 and you could get to a high round,
yeah.
you have my respect. I could not get past round 30.
That's
That was so challenging.
That's true. I mean Perry's here himself. He's talked to me in the past about they'd go DEFCON 5 or whatever it is, hold it down in the pack a punch, boom, hit the DEFCOMs again, get right back in there. Perry and his boys back in the day, they held it down in 5.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, if you could hold down 5, you're amazing. That Pentagon thief, he was a pain in the ass. 99% of the time, he took your gun, and if you didn't have any guns, well, he took your perks, and you're pretty much screwed.
We were
Um,
talking about that offline before we started the podcast. I was saying like if you're playing 5 and you never played it before, you make sure you switch out your pistol, and you have that out for the Pentagon thief to take it.
yeah. Garage Krovi. I said Garage Krovi because the replayability on Garage Krovi is so garbage. The map is so boring. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for that. The map is so boring, dude. The map is easy. It's not a hard map. I mean, the Easter egg's hard to an extent, but it's such an easy map. It's
No,
like
yeah.
Revelations. It's
Yeah, I did. What did I do the other day on that? I did snipers only, and I got to I think I got to like round 30 snipers only.
They made Black Ops. They made some of the Black Ops 3 maps way
Too
too
easy.
easy
Yeah,
because they babied us with these goblins. They gave us here, take a perkaholic on round 1. They babied us so much. Garage Krovi, Revelations, Shadows, even the Giant. They're all easy maps to get 100 plus.
yeah. There's Little Man saying GK is the hardest map of Black Ops 3. I would
I,
beg to differ. I would say Shadows is harder than Garage, just
Shadows is
because of the
definitely
pack a
harder.
punch aspect of Shadows. The rituals. When I did a box roulette challenge, that was more difficult to me on box roulette to get the pack a punch open on Shadows than snipers only on Garage. And
Yeah,
Grokovi's, that's not that hard. You just got to do the 3 cylinders. You ride the dragon.
and that's
Shadows,
probably my
shadows,
biggest pet peeve too. Is that
the dragon.
sorry to cut you off there. No, no, not the dragon. But my biggest pet peeve is when a map is easy. I won't play it. If it's too, that's why I don't play too much Raven the Redwoods
Mm-hmm.
anymore. It's because like you don't see me online. I can get on my Xbox right now. I could take it everywhere with me. But
It's a
if it's
fun
too
map,
easy, I
but
won't
it's
play.
extremely easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like I just hope that the whatever wonder weapons, if they continue with the 4 wonder weapons, I'm a fan of that a lot. If you can't tell, that the wonder weapons do justice for the next map, because if the wonder weapons are shit and the map's more difficult, then they almost should have saved the bows for the next map, or the same equal strength of the wonder weapons, because I think the wonder weapons for Raven the Redwoods are a little overpowered, especially the deer and the owl, the acid rain and the what is it, the whirlwind.
Yeah, the whirlwind and
Yeah,
the
I think
owl.
they're a little overpowered. Especially the acid rain. Especially when I first saw the map, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a 5 type, close corridors, Zetsubo, no circle area. But then you get to the island, a Turtle Island or whatever, and it's like, dude, you could run circles there for days.
Yeah,
You got the bows, and you can get the Kindle out of the box. And gas grenades just fall like regular grenades in that map. It's like it's too easy. Like
it's
what
way too easy.
I
Yeah.
beat the Easter egg like my first attempt almost pretty much. Like my first try, run through, never playing it, never seeing anything. I went down at what the last step of the Easter egg, the headshot challenge, and then the second one I beat it no problem, no downs. It was just like, dude, this map is too easy.
Yeah, that really got me is when a
Like
map is too easy. It's just gross at that point. I just don't enjoy playing it. And then what else did I say? I said transit. Yeah, transit was just complete garbage. We got that right off the bat. We got transit, we got Newtown, we got town and farm. Oh my god, those maps were
yeah,
some
those
of those maps
sucked.
are good.
Yeah,
Farm was challenging. Town was I actually enjoyed town for grief, but um transit, that was just so bad. It was terrible.
I was just like, why is this bus leaving me?
Yeah, it's
There's
not
no
fun
option
either.
to call the bus. Like I expected, let me call the bus. I want
Yeah.
to get a ride. Let me go to the next gas station or whatever it was. I don't even remember. I just remember being like a gas station type area. You got knocked in the middle of nowhere, and then the farm, and then I just remember like I'm just gonna run circles, and then you're running circles, and you got the goddamn what the denizens. You got the denizens
Oh my
jumping on you.
god.
It's like really. You leave so much open areas, and then you put like this alien freaking denizen thing like to jump on us. Knock didn't belong there. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of cool, for like the nostalgia fact. Like, there's this map that you guys played like a shit ton of years ago. Here it is in the cornfield in the goddamn middle of nowhere. I personally have never got the jet gun, but I was here all the time on
Oh, it's bad.
how
I
garbage
and
it
then
is
you're
for the work you do to get it. How garbage it is.
and then your buddy dies halfway across the map and you gotta run there because the bus is probably not there because it's just your luck and you gotta run halfway across the map. You're running to fucking, I don't know, Narnia.
Yeah, you're not gonna
you,
get them up.
you're not gonna get them ever.
No.
It's so stupid. You've got to seriously communicate. It's like, here, I'll train town, you train there. This person will revive this person, but it was so
Someone's asking what was inside the cabin in the woods.
what
Little
in a
man.
rave.
Zeno, what was inside cabin in the woods? I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking about? I don't know if he's talking about rave. Sounds like rave.
Jay, you need to go home, dude. You're drunk. All right. Let's see if Perry's ready. If not, we'll move on to the next question. Perry, you ready to talk?
Intense game of hockey.
All right, we'll keep it down over there. All right, we'll move on to our next topic, and the next topic is your favorite maps, your top three.
I'm gonna let you start. I want to hear yours first.
This is tough because
I know mine. I want to hear yours.
yeah, this is tough. Not. I'm just gonna say not in any order. First of all, because I can't say that. Sorry. Jay was saying on what about inside the cabins on transit?
I have no
Cat.
idea.
I have
Never
no.
played transit too much.
Yeah, I've never played
No.
transit either. But my top three favorite maps. Oof, fuck, dude, this is tough. Dreisendrach. I love Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead might be one of my favorite maps. Um, it's not Shadows. It's not Zetsubu. It's not Garage Krovi. Revelations maybe. Black Ops 1. Let's see. Kino no. 5 no. Ascension no. Um, Shangri-La no. Moon no. It's cut between. So I got Dreisendrach and Call of the Dead. It's gonna be cut between Revelations and Origins. Like I played Origins very little, but the amount of time I played Origins, like I loved it. So I love Revelations. I think more because like I, I beat it a bunch of times and I beat it in solo, and it's cool for the nostalgia fact that like you got all these old maps combined together. Everyone always wanted that. It's like, oh, what if we fucking combined all these? Blah blah blah. I don't think they executed it perfectly. Like I don't think that's what people expected. I expected more like the rift holes that take you from a certain area to Noct. Like Noct was the central hub, which makes sense now thinking about it. But I expected it more like each rift hole, more like Shadows, took you to a separate area, which it kind of does inside of Noct. But I just expect it totally differently. But I'd have to go with Revelations or Origins. Even though I you can call me a noob, whatever you guys want. I have not completed Origins, but Origins is a fun map, and I think if they add Gobblegums to it, it'll be awesome. Definitely in my top 3. So I'm gonna have to go
Okay,
with I'll go
fair enough.
Horizon, Call of the Dead, Revelations / Origins. Let's hear your 3.
Okay. I'm gonna have to say Zombies in Spaceland
I know you love Zombies in
as
Spaceland.
my number one.
That's my top 5. That's in my top 5.
I love Zombies in Spaceland for the fact of it being it's challenging to a point. You don't have your perkaholic, you have your you have your cards, but I mean you can only use it 3 times. So it's nice where as you have like 900 perkaholics, you can just keep getting revived every time
Yeah.
and get to like around 1,000,000. It's not it's not it's not easy, but it's not super hard at the same time, which is nice. And I mean it's a nice map. It looks good in my opinion.
No, it's
And
great. There's a bunch. If
yeah,
you're a guy that likes to play with his buddies online, that's a perfect map to run circles.
exactly.
There's
And
an
I mean
area for everybody in that map.
it's so much fun to play with people. The Easter egg is
The
challenging. Easter
boss
egg
fight,
is
yes,
really
that's what I was gonna say.
challenging.
The boss fight is super challenging, which we haven't had since. What would you say the last challenging Easter egg boss fight was? Grog Krovian, Dryzen, I'd say.
I wouldn't say Rise and Dark. I'd say the last the
Grog
last
Krovian is
the
tough.
last the last 3 hardest Easter eggs we've gotten were Shangri-La, Moon, and Grodd Crovey.
Grog Krovian is tough.
Yeah.
I still have yet to beat it in solo.
So
I got to the
but
boss fight, but I died.
yeah, Zombies in Spaceland would definitely be my number one. Like no doubt about that. Like, and another thing is that Infinite Warfare is not based off of too much of the storyline. It does have its storyline, which
Kind
is
of,
cool.
kind
But I mean,
of.
they even said themselves that it's more meant to be fun,
No,
which is it's a video
That's what
game, right?
Perry was saying. He's like, he showed me the Perry sent me the trailer to Spaceland. He's like, dude, this looks fun. I was like, dude, storyline looks lame as hell for this game. I was like,
Which is fine.
I don't know if I'm
It's a
gonna
video
like it.
game, right?
He's like, no, dude, this looks like a game. Just like this looks like a run and gun kind of game. Like you just pick up your guns, do whatever you want, just just have fun with it kind of deal. We're trying to like more people take it seriously. Like, I need to be the first to beat this. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
you're not
what?
really worried too much
No,
about.
this is a game. Hop in with your buddies. Like, get a gun. Just get some jug, tough enough. You just run some high rounds or whatever. Just play till you die. Like, it's one of those games where you don't take too serious because like nobody else really is.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah,
I'd say Zombies in Spaceland. My second, I'd have to go with the Giant or Derice, whichever one you want to call it. They're both the same.
Doris is awesome. I think Doris is better than the Giant in my opinion.
I think so too, just because it was a bit more challenging.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so Derice and the Giant because another challenging map to get through. I know a lot of people were doing high rounds and everything, but I mean, time passes where people get better. Uh, it's life. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah,
I think
definitely
I've got to 50
number
plus on
two.
the Giant, but Doris is like 30, 30, 40 something maybe. Like Doris is a lot. You can't
Yeah.
just camp on the catwalk like you can the giant. You don't have a
Yeah, you
dingo.
can't.
You don't have a dingo type gun that you can just camp on the catwalk in a Doris.
Number 3 spot would have to go to Shangri-La / Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. I don't. My list is based off of, um,
challenge.
yeah, based off of the map being challenging, and that's what really gets me interested in the map. Is that if it's challenging and I keep dying, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah,
When I first started playing the giant, and Doris even, I die on round 20, and I just say, "Fuck it,
yeah.
start the
Let's
end
start
the
it
game,
over.
start it back over
Let's
again."
start it over.
Till I get to my objective. If I do not get to my objective, I am not giving up. That's not who I am.
Yeah,
So the challenge is always a grind for me, and that's what I really like about that.
I don't. You've been out of town, floating all over the place. But I actually tried a Shangri-La Easter egg with G-Rod, who's never done it. Miller Time, who's never done it, and we didn't have a fourth person. And we had some. We went to a public match, and found some random 10-year-old dude, 10 years old,
Uh-huh.
and we got we got to the third step, and we kept
Is that
dying.
when you got to the boss fight?
No, we didn't even make it
Huh?
close to Shangri-La to finishing it. We got to the third step in the Shangri-La Easter egg with some random kid, and I was shocked that we made it that far. Me and Miller took 3 reboots or restarts to figure out the first step. It was so fucking confusing.
That's what I love about it, man. It's
Yeah, it's
hard.
a challenging fucking Easter egg. But I'm gonna take an intermission real quick, Zeno. If you can give me 2 minutes, I have to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll put the BRB screen up, guys. We'll be right back and continue this podcast when I get right back.
All right.
All right, be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. We had to get Perry off the good old NHL Xbox game, but Perry's here for a certain reason because Perry's an expert on exo zombies. Correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. Before I talk to Perry, I'm going to talk to Zeno about sledgehammer zombies if it does truly happen. And
Best zombies ever created.
exos.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
Perry's
no.
that's Perry's opinion. That's Perry's opinion. So Zeno, if you can expect one thing from Sledgehammer Games, do you want zombies? And if you do you want them to stray away from trying to be a wannabe Treyarch zombies, or do you want it to continue to be EXO, or what do you want out of it?
Definitely no. I want them to make zombies and make their sort of shittier version of Treyarch. But I
Yeah,
mean, what they make is kind of cool as well. It's different. It's something different. I mean, it's still zombies in their own way. Not a lot of people like it, but I mean, it's different. It's a little break from playing the same game that we play over and over again.
that's true.
So you play Wildlands with Perry. It's kind of you taking
Yeah,
a break from just playing the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's nice, but I'd like to see something new. Not exo again. Not a big fan of the exo suits and how they can take away your suits. I kind of just want to see like a regular zombies mode where you're given. It's kind of like a survival mode from Extinction on Ghost, where you're given just sort of one pistol and you kind of got to go off and just survive.
You build your way up.
Yeah, you kind of just build your own way up. I don't really like the whole exo aspect, but if they made something like that where they kind of just gave you an item and you've got to go survive, build your own things, find your own way, and it changes every single time you play, that would be cool. I'd play something like that for sure.
So Zeno's a fan of, like, you build your own way kind of zombies. The game changes every time. It's not the exact same. Like you boot up a regular zombies match. You know. So if here I'll let you I'll let you're more of an expert on it. I mean, I'll let you and Zeno talk about it. If there is a new Sledgehammer zombies map, he doesn't exactly want it to be exo zombies, but doesn't
Yeah.
want them to actually, like, copy Treyarch. So I'll let you guys. I'll let you.
Everyone's copying everybody.
That at this point, yes. But here, let's hear your 2 cents. You and Zeno talk. Go for it.
Yeah, my thing was like,
Right here.
when the first
You're
first
good.
Call of Duty introduced zombies, it was what, World at War.
Mhm.
That was a good time. It's like, hey, let me.
Run and
I'm
gun.
introduced to this. Zombies coming at me. Oh, hey, 1250. Let's open the next door. Oh, we died. Hey, man, we'll do it tomorrow. Man.
Yeah.
We'll do it tomorrow. Let's meet up. We'll do it tomorrow. Now it's like so many zombies players. They expect so much. They expect too much, and they forget about what the real zombies experience was.
Yeah.
Is you were surprised about getting upstairs.
What's up behind this door?
Yeah,
Or how?
you're like, what? Zombies are coming? What's this mystery box? Grenade launcher? Oh no! But now you already know what the grenade launcher is going to be. They, like, people expect way too much out of zombies now. Way too much.
Like, as far as Easter eggs, or
Just
the whole
I mean,
experience?
like, everybody knows
There's gonna
what the new map's gonna be
before it even comes
before
out.
it even comes out.
Yeah.
It's like people miss that new experience. Like, as
So-
much as Exo Zombie sucked,
Well,
it was
Perry.
fresh though. It
Yeah,
was fresh. Like,
yeah.
hey, go get your Exo suit. Come on, get outside, get outside.
That's true. They brought some innovation to it.
Like, people want change, but they don't want change.
No,
And
because
they
they
cry
like-
about
they-
change and they bitch about change. They're like, oh, it's so different. But I hate
That's
it.
the community though. Um, they that's how this community works, is that they'll ask for something different and they'll be like, oh, like, we play the same game over again, we want something
Exactly.
Yeah.
different.
That's
Black
yeah.
Ops 3 came out, they gave us the whole wall jump thing, people
Yeah.
were kind of okay with it, but then Infinite Warfare came out and everyone was like, whoa, this is shit, this is futuristic. But weren't you the ones that asked for something different? You got
Yeah.
something different and now you're bitching about it. Like,
Yeah.
the community, I hate to say this, but the community of Call of Duty in general multiplayer, campaign, and zombies are just a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It is like it comes down to like people like wanting more, but not getting the results. I mean, what else do like they have to do? Like, you don't like aliens, you don't like
Yeah,
spiders,
they're
you
trying.
don't
They're
like,
trying different things.
and people still keep bitching. Like, Exo, I liked Exo Zombies. It was
You loved Exo Zombies.
I love Exo Zombies because like we can float around, we can do our thing, just it was fun. It wasn't about Easter eggs. It wasn't about like glitches. It wasn't about like anything else. Like it was about just having fun. Just back in like World at War is like what the
Grab
hell
your
is
buddies.
this?
Grab your buddies.
What the hell was the mystery box? Okay, let's get it. 950 points. Oh shit, we're trapped. We're trapped. Not like, hey, here's. I already have the purple card. All these people like finger popping purple cards. Throwing magic bags. Like,
Yeah.
Exo Zombies kind of brought the
Nostalgia.
the nostalgia and the OG back.
A little bit,
It
yeah.
was kind of like
There
grab-
were a lot of bad things.
No, but
within
before
Exo.
you get like Easter egg, it's like grab your shit,
Survive.
and survive.
No, that's what it was.
Wasn't like, hey,
You need to do this thing
you
to
gotta
get
get
this.
crossbow, lightning tomahawk,
No.
hot dog sausages. Like
I
that
get-
is bullshit. That wasn't what the real like the OG zombies was.
Yeah, but
There was no throwing sausages
I-
at Nazis.
I understand that, but at the same time, it's
the
like
U.S. and the British didn't throw hot
I-
dogs at the Nazis.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like they want to make it more challenging for the OG guys that are like, you can still play Raven the Redwoods without knowing anything about the Easter
I
egg.
think from 2017 all the way to 2009,
20 or whatever, back.
they can change up something besides throwing sausages.
Oh, in the future, you're talking about in the future?
No, from now until like when they first started doing Easter eggs.
Oh, in the beginning?
Oh yeah, instead of throwing sausages.
No,
you
no,
can
I get
make-
what you're saying, but it's like some Treyarch maps. Sorry, Xena, if you're talking, I don't have the headphones on, but in some Treyarch maps, they did go a little too much. Like you can't survive a certain amount of rounds without doing part of the Easter egg, right? Hold on, let me pull this off. Yeah, there you go. Keep that on. But you can't survive so many. You can only survive so many rounds without doing some Easter egg related step.
No, not true.
You don't think so?
Not true.
I think by doing but let's just say Dreisendrach, for instance, you're gonna survive a lot longer in Dreisendrach by making the lightning bow.
Drop was what 3 years ago.
No, this is like a year ago.
Okay, exactly. Even worse. I'm talking about way, way back in the day.
But I'm talking now. Let's just talk now. I'm saying that by getting the lightning bow in Dreisendrach is technically an Easter egg step. What I'm saying is that if you don't do any of the Easter egg steps in Dreisendrach, you're not going to get past besides the double pack, a bunch of what's to introduce. I'm just saying, we can go even further back. You're not going to, besides getting...
What about Kino getting the pack-a-punch? Was that an Easter egg back in those days?
I guess.
It was. And what about 5 going to the Pentagon room?
Those
were the good times.
But that wasn't an Easter egg after you did it for the first time.
It doesn't matter. Easter eggs they didn't exist back then.
No.
Easter eggs never existed back then.
No.
I remember having the most fun for my boys in elevator in 5.
Tell them, we were talking about that earlier.
Shooting MP40s
Yeah.
and like kicking our buddy outside
the elevator?
Outside the elevator and like watching him go down, and hey, we're getting you, buddy. We'll come back up, revive him, and you go down again. That was fun. That was fun zombies.
Yeah, trapping them in there.
Yeah, it was.
But
it wasn't about Easter eggs
but you
and
still-
songs and like throwing like stones.
But
like,
at the same time, you still enjoy doing them when we play
I love
them.
it.
But what keeps
You
you playing?
don't-
But what keeps you playing? A new map, a different area. What is it?
Nostalgia.
The nostalgia of it does, just
Yeah.
because it's zombies.
Even it's a new map, like
you're
that's
still
what I love.
surviving.
Yeah, I love just playing it. Remember, I told you how much I loved Shadows.
Yeah, you love Shadows. Nobody
I
did.
knew it was.
Nobody loved Shadows at first.
I
It was-
love
I have
Shadows.
respect for it
Shadows
now.
is good.
What's he
He
say?
knows, he loves Shadows.
Yeah, he loves Shadows. But at first, nobody liked it.
But I just remember when like
Except for
zombies,
you, except for maybe you that I know.
I just don't like, like I remember zombies like it was like a new thing, not like something we expected. It was just like, oh,
Now
what's-
we expect too much.
yeah, we expect too much. That's
It's like,
what
well,
it
we knew
is.
longer Easter eggs that
Yeah.
last three
Oh, man,
years.
This Gobblegum was not what I expected. I hate this DLC. That's what it is nowadays.
No.
People like.
But
Find
is
anything
that
to
our
get-
fault, or is that the creators that give
No,
us those
it's-
things?
It's the gamers' fault.
Yeah.
They expect way too much.
Okay.
I just remember like picking up a controller, and just having fun.
No, that's how I knew zombies. I was like, let's
Even
just
fucking
get
World
these.
at War,
Get,
like, oh, dude, we
no,
went to like
so
round three. Oh,
so was
we're
World
so
at War
close.
your first Call of Duty game?
Yes, of course.
So I didn't play till Black Ops 1. I didn't start playing zombies till Black Ops 1. I had no clue. I started playing zombies because I dated some girl that played zombies, and my nephew played zombies, and we were all hanging out, and he's like, you need to play zombies. Like, this is awesome. You don't
Yeah.
play multiplayer. You're going to like this. The girl's like, I fucking love zombies. So I was like, you like it? I'm going to start playing it too. If you like it, I'm dating you. And then we got into this huge thing. It's like, oh, I'm better at it than you now.
And there was like two ways. To,
The only
like...
maps that I played was Kino and 5.
No, that's
That's when I started though.
Oh, that's not the old school.
And Dead Ops
ones.
Arcade, which
But Kino was dope though.
Kino was sick.
Kino was the best one.
Besides Doris at the time. Besides Doris.
I think I just had like a one-way experience with just like 5, dude. I was like always like fucking up with people like kicking them out the elevator. Yeah, we'll pick you up, bud.
I get that.
I just do.
I get that.
Me and my boys used to always fuck with people like that.
Kind of like in I guess Kino kind of, if we're going on the same topic, it's like, oh, we're teleporting to pack a punch. Oh, you're at the starting room. You're fucked. We're leaving you. All the zombies are coming after you.
And then people would like go to the Pack-a-Punch room just to bring zombies to the main front.
Yeah, and then you pop out, boom, you're running and gunning from there once you get out of the Pack-a-Punch.
The side gate.
The what?
The side gate.
Out in the alley?
Yeah, we used to lock them the back door.
Oh yeah, you just hold it down there, but then you got the window and the
you pop out
jumping
top.
down. But so we're talking Sledgehammer, Perry. So
yeah, Sledgehammer.
Whatever they do next,
I love
they're gonna. Yeah, I know you like the EXO. We get that. We're gonna talk about the next installment. If they're probably more than likely gonna do zombies, right? It's popular.
Yes,
it's
they're
popular.
Definitely doing zombies.
What do you think it's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be a Treyarch? I've heard Xeno's input. Do you think it's gonna be a Treyarch / zombies in Spaceland kind of deal? Do you think it's gonna be more like a Left 4 Dead? Do you think they're gonna continue with the Exo Zombies after all the criticism? Like, what do you think the new zombies map's gonna be in November?
What I think.
What do you think they're gonna do?
So, what I've heard from the last of Sledgehammer is they were getting a 50-50 off of Vietnam and World War II.
Because they're bringing back the boots on the ground.
People were like, "Oh yeah, World War II and Vietnam, same thing."
Yeah,
it's 30 years later, but still boots on ground. So, zombies. What I think is gonna be
Do you think they'll bring that into the future? Do you think they'll take that back to World War II, Vietnam? Do you think it's gonna be EXO? Do you think it's gonna be wannabe Treyarch? Like, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be like a brand new story because last story with Sledgehammer is like bringing all these
the storyline sucked.
Yeah,
for
they
EXO.
brought in these actors.
The gameplay was kind of fun. It was.
But they brought in these actors. It was like
You got Shane from Walking Dead.
Shane from Walking Dead. You got Michelle Sarah Gellar, whatever the fuck she's from. The old guy from fucking Con Air and Bill Paxton, R.I.P.
It's okay.
Man.
It's okay. But continue.
But I just think it's like, they're just gonna do the fresh thing.
What's the fresh thing though?
Fresh thing
is it EXO style? Is it Treyarch style? Is it Left 4 Dead? Like, is it open world? There's no doors.
No, it's gonna be pretty much like the new one.
Like Raven Robots type style.
They're gonna follow the same path.
Think it's gonna be a storyline.
That's gonna be a
cutscenes. How do you think that's gonna go over? Do you think Sledgehammer will execute it better than Infinite Warfare?
Yeah.
You think so?
Story-wise, yeah, they'll always.
What about
be-
What about gameplay slide? The Easter eggs they executed pretty well in EXO.
Yeah, they
As
did.
much as I
That was
never
good.
played
That
it,
was good.
EXO
But people gave up.
they executed the Easter eggs because it wasn't Treyarch.
I know.
But I feel like people are playing more Raven the Redwood Zombies in Spaceland than they are.
it's because
they
don't
did
know.
EXO.
They don't know. Like Twitch and like YouTube streaming.
That
just
wasn't
started
around
up.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You're
still,
right.
I still have a good ass time fucking playing
Exos.
5 Exos. I'll
No,
play
yeah, I
it.
played Exos with you a few
Yeah.
times. It was okay.
I just think like I hope what Sledgehammer does is like don't follow the futuristic shit, and if you do, stick with it, but don't boots on ground. And
Keep the G slide though, right? Keep the slide.
Yeah, keep it sliding. I just wish they would like mix the Easter eggs, the zombie experience with kind of like an extinction. Like tell the players what the purpose is, not just like hold X against the wall.
No, no, I
Like,
get what
like I mean, Hasselhoff and Kevin Smith kind of did that a little bit, but like
yeah.
But tell the players like
Don't just shoot these rocks.
yeah,
In the wall randomly across the map.
I
And have to shoot it with the
shouldn't
special
have
gun
I
that you had to
shouldn't-
upgrade on top of another Easter egg.
I shouldn't have to double pack a punch in YouTube or video to figure out what to do with this map.
But it's just getting to the point where it's like, where the Easter eggs are solved so easy that people lose interest. Like Revelations lasted almost a week, and if someone like Noah J had like probably 1 million viewers within the week that were watching because they were like waiting for the storyline to end. And is it because it wasn't because the map was so well done? Because we all can all agree, Revelations wasn't the greatest map. It might be in my top three. It wasn't. It's in my top three possibly, just because of a nostalgia thing, not because it's an original map whatsoever. Because it's not. But the reason why so many people tuned in is because they were waiting for an ending. And then can Infinite Warfare deliver that? I don't think. I don't think they're gonna do it all.
They don't have to deliver it.
But that's what people expect now.
No.
What do they expect?
They expect a new experience with something different.
But why is Treyarch so popular and Infinite Warfare is tanking? The storyline. People have been waiting. I mean, it's some people aren't even old enough to remember, but it's like 8 years in the making, 10 years. It's like we've been waiting since some people have been waiting since World at War.
What's Treyarch's plan?
Next.
What are they gonna do?
That was gonna be our next question.
More futuristic?
No, I think because how Revelations ended and went back to Origins and Premise, it's gonna start back with the Premise characters. I hope they don't. I hope they just cut it.
But they have 3 years. You have Sledgehammer doing what they're gonna do.
They're screwed.
Infinity.
You're screwed if you're Sledgehammer right now, because Infinite Warfare is doing a decent job, in my opinion, on executing as far as gameplay. The storyline sucks. The wonder weapons are awesome. But Treyarch, when they come around, I hope they don't continue. I hope they just make a fresh storyline and they can make sense of everything. That's what I've been saying this whole podcast. It's like, make sense of everything. Start a new storyline. Nothing to do with any of the other shit.
What they really need to do
not
is
transit
not
related,
make
guys.
Zombies like Easter egg related. They need to make it like having fun, not like. Okay.
But you're gonna lose a lot of the 90, like not 90%. That's a little drastic, but
That's what's killing people nowadays.
Don't make the maps too hard for like Pack-a-Punch. Shadows is what drove a lot of people away. Transit drove me away.
Transit's going. Like...
But no, listen. But Transit drove me away from a huge fan from Zombies because I was not about that. Zeno, if you want to speak on it, let me finish and I'll let you speak on it before me and Perry start talking. Transit drove me away from Zombies because all of like the super intense like buildables. Shadows of Evil, I can see the same thing from people because you have to do so many things just to Pack-a-Punch, and that's ridiculous.
How much did I love Shadows? I didn't even know about the Easter egg and how much
you liked the map for the map, but
okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Easter eggers like. Oh, I want to.
But if you take away too many
Easter, about people having fun.
No, I understand that. But how many people play Zombies
To have fun.
Just to have fun compared to people that are like storyline driven. I want to beat this fucking Easter egg.
I hope like
More
it's
than
90 to 10.
Do you think it's more people play it for fun than try and beat the Easter egg?
I hope that, but I know that's
Well,
not
if you
true.
look at Shadows of Evil and all the Easter egg completions by people, it's less than 10% from every map. But do you think it's just because people are popping in the game? It's like, oh, zombies, DLC 1. Or not even DLC 1, just like Shadows of Evil. Oh, I'll try this because I played the other zombies and just give up. I don't know what the math is for Horizon Roxatsu. Let Zeno speak on it for a second. Let me know. Go ahead, Zeno.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So you guys were talking about transit.
We're talking about more like Perry's talking about like they need to make Sledgehammer needs to make a game more for, just regular players, like your basic player, you get a gun, you just play around, survive, not make it more Easter egg based. I feel like most of the community, maybe because I just watch a lot of YouTube videos, but I've seen things where like, 10% of the community, if not less, has beaten Easter eggs and the rest haven't. Is like, would you want Sledgehammer to be more Easter egg based, or do just grab a gun? Maybe
Honestly, back to Perry's thing, what he said, he was like
let me know. Let me know what he says.
It's always gonna
Let
be
me know what he
this
says.
the good old days where
Here, hold it up.
um
I can hear.
where like you just pick up a gun and you just go and just explore. Those were the good days, yeah, but you can't really do that anymore because on so far where all these Easter egg solvers are gonna they like go into the coding and find out all this stuff.
Yeah.
See,
I
that's
want
what
it
I'm
to just be
saying.
something where you just pick up the gun, you go, you just kill zombies,
I
man.
can hear.
I
That was
know.
a lot of fun. You just pick up
That's
a fucking gun. You don't even need a. I don't even want to pack a punch. I don't even care about that. I just want to pick up a gun, shoot zombies, survive, see how long I can survive. Yeah, that's all I want. Super, super basic, but um,
a
yeah,
Xeno.
I just want to be able to pick up a gun and shoot.
Can you recall your very first time playing zombies and how much fun
Yeah,
you
man.
had at it
Keep
without Easter eggs?
Honestly,
Without Easter eggs?
definitely. It was
Like, hey man, dude, hey, 1250, go next floor. We're going to the next
yeah,
floor.
man, it was World at War. It was knocked, and me and my
Oh,
best buddy at the time. This was when World at War Now came out. We got our Xboxes, and we are like, "Oh my god, we're so pumped up!" Zombies came out. We saw the trailer, and it was the coolest thing ever, man. We open up Zombies. We go into the game. We're like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" We're looking around, and we're like, "What do we do?" Pick up the first gun, open the first door, and we're like, "Whoa!" We see the mystery box. The first thing I got, I remember this so clearly. The first thing I got out of the box was the ray gun.
What? That's epic.
That was the first gun I got. I
You
shot the
didn't know
thing
how
up like
bad it was. You didn't know how bad it was until you had PhD Flopper.
it was it was so crazy. I shot the gun and I was like, what? This is insane. Oh man, that was so cool though.
I just always remembered like
Running gun.
just stomping through like $5.50. Go to the next
How
door.
far can we get? How long
I
can we
got the
survive?
PPSH. Oh, I'm dead. That shit was
Get
dope,
me
bro.
up!
Let's bring it back. That shit
Hey,
was
we
dope.
can beat round
Let's
15.
go to
We
round 10.
Well, yeah, we can beat it.
It wasn't about like, hey, let's watch YouTube videos about how to get the Easter egg. It was about having fun, man.
Do you think they need to bring that back? Is the real question
They
for
can't
Sledgehammer?
bring it.
Or
They
do
should
people
Hell
bring it.
yeah.
expect, because the YouTube community makes, guys
They
like
sh-
Noah and Dialect, like they make their money off of Easter egg runs.
Well,
Do you
yeah.
do you think like if they bring it back, which is just like run and gun, like knocked, like no bullshit, just run and gun, survive. Like you make it a bigger map, but it's like you just get a gun off the wall. If there's like a mystery wheel, mystery fucking sofa, whatever you want. It's
They
like
should bring it back, but like the whole industry is fucked, man.
everyone's
It's like,
looking for Easter eggs. That's
what I would do if I was like the lead designer is like drop the map. Don't even fuck with the Easter egg. Just let them fuck around for a minute.
then drop
But
an Easter egg.
But at the same time, it's like PlayStation has the rights. So like, what do? Drop the Easter egg like a month before?
It is bullshit that.
Or I mean, like, what the fuck
it's,
do I do?
It's bullshit to people
Like
that play on
fucking
Xbox, like
Jigsaw.
the three of us that play on Xbox, me, you, and Zeno. It's kind of unfair for, especially me and Zeno that stream. Are you done? All right. It's kind of unfair for the people that me, you, and Zeno that's like stream because, Like PlayStation is gonna get all the views. By the time
Yep.
me and Zeno get the maps, no one's. I mean, we have our fans and like occasionally get like the viewers and stuff in there because like they're Xbox guys that are late to it. But it's like the PlayStation guys, they get
They're already done it.
they're already done it in like 4 days tops.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like it's fucked up to us. I think
Put a corner on the market.
I think it's just bullshit that PlayStation gets it first because it's unfair to Xbox guys that pay the same amount for a game, the same amount for a DLC,
Live in
the same
America.
amount for a console. This wherever we live, and we get it a month late, and I just think that's bullshit because you're like, oh well, if you want to play the maps first, you gotta fucking get a PlayStation for $400. It's like some of us don't have that money to just throw out there to just get a PlayStation.
It's because people like you though. They want the fucking
The
DLCs.
streamers, yeah,
They
no,
want,
I get that.
That's why they do that.
I get that, but look at me and Zeno. Like me and Zeno has a lot more followers than I do. But it's like, I mean, I've thought about it in the past. Like I got this chair I'm sitting on before I got a PlayStation because I'm Team Xbox. Like always till I fucking die. Like I would only get a PlayStation just to stream the DLCs first and try and make YouTube videos. But the second I'm done with my videos, I'm going back to Xbox. Like I won't play on PlayStation.
Remember those days for like?
See, that's the
hey,
thing
hey.
with me is that I started on
You start on
I
PlayStation?
started on PlayStation. I started on
Ah.
PS3 when I played Zombies.
Could you hear?
And then Xbox got the DLCs first, which pissed me off. I was like, why do I have to wait?
No,
And then I
yeah.
was like,
Now it's
you know what?
backwards.
Yeah, and then Black Ops before Black Ops 3 came out, I got an Xbox One, thinking, let me change it up. The controller is nice. I like the controller on the
Now you're
Xbox One a
fucked.
lot more. And then Black Ops 3 came out. We're getting
Yep.
DLCs a month later. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I can't win.
He can't win. Do you hear that? He had a PS3, then went to
And
Xbox
switched to
One,
Xbox.
and now PS4 gets it. It's such fucking bullshit. It's so bullshit. It's like, I get that. Like, they have to pick one to go with the other because they don't want the PC guys to have it. It's like, just release it on console first. I get you don't want data miners. I totally understand that. You don't want data miners to leak everything. Just let
Yep.
PC get it a month later. How many people truly play the DLCs and stuff like that on PC? I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a lot, but not as much as console. I don't know. You done, Perry? Come say bye to the podcast if you're dipping out. Go have a smoke. Perry's going out to have a smoke. He might join us later, but me and Zeno will continue the podcast. All right.
Yeah, for sure. It's fun, man. It's
So
lots of fun.
I don't know if I got my opinion on Sledgehammer, but if I can pick, I'm gonna kind of have to go with Perry on the. I mean, I want there to be Easter eggs because that's what I enjoy. You're a Easter egg, side Easter egg, high round guy. You're pretty much all around. Like you do everything. Infinite Warfare, I don't go for high rounds on. I haven't yet. Doesn't mean I won't, but you're up here when it comes to the high rounds compared to anyone on my friends list. Like I'm the highest one on my friends list. You're at least 50 plus, if not more.
Thank you.
More than me. You're the high round guy on my friends list, and then Raven in the Redwoods, Zombie Spaceland, the Ghost and Skulls type stuff. You're on that. You like to entertain your stream. You got that going, and I did it once. Nobody was watching the day I did it, which I was super depressed. Not one person watched while I did it. Not one person. Not even Jay was on. I think Jay left. I think Jay might have left.
He said he was.
Okay, I had to pull up the chat. And then I'm just an Easter egg guy. I'm the type of guy to just when we beat this Easter egg, get offline. So I hope Sledgehammer does. They do Easter eggs, but I totally get what Perry's saying. Like the nostalgia of it, like Knocked. Just get a gun, get the box. Oh, what's through this door? We're gonna have to camp through this room now. We already opened it. We're kind of screwed. I kind of get that fact of it, which I liked, which I kind of thought was Zombies in Spaceland at first. It's like Zombies in Spaceland's the kind of kind of mapper. It's like, we don't have to do the Easter egg. We could just open up Pack a Punch, run around, survive. It would still be fun on its own. Which I hope kind of the next game does. But it's like, also do an Easter egg. And if you do, make a decent storyline, because Infinite Warfare, pretty much Infinite Warfare is like, we're going movie to movie to movie to movie. Or if not, the last DLC into the theater. It's predictable. And,
Yeah.
we were in Zombies in Spaceland movie. We got sucked in. We got Raven the Redwoods. Teleported from from there after we got the soul key. You know what didn't make any sense to me? Tell me if I'm wrong. When you got the soul key in Raven the Redwoods, when they cut to the cutscene, it's not even the same piece of the soul key that you got in Raven the Redwoods that they show in the beginning of the cutscene.
It's the exact same one as Zombies in
Spaceland.
Spaceland.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. It's not even an extension of it. I figured like the last part. Excuse me. I figured the part that you got in it looked like the top of the key. Like that would be like the very end of it.
Yeah.
Like the key that
Like the
goes
piece
in.
you put in
I
the
feel like
file.
I feel like what's gonna happen is, you got DLC 2, Disco, DLC 3, whatever. I don't know what it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a Midwest kind of thing, like a buried kind of deal. Then DLC 4, maybe like whatever the parts of the soul key you got, you're gonna open up. I'm pretty sure there's a door inside of the Pack a Punch, which where Willard Wyler slit his wrist and like committed suicide or whatever you want to do.
That's what I think too. I think
It's
it's
gonna
kind of
be
like a portal.
a key to
Uh,
get into that door.
yeah, I think that when we get all those Easter eggs done in the future, like a portal will go through the ground, and you kind of go into like a big boss fight.
Yeah, because you got all those symbols on the ground side of the Pack a Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like the key, once you get the key, it's either gonna like open up a door inside the Pack a Punch, or or even if like maybe there's a DLC for it that's non-related and you get another piece of the soul key, maybe you go back into Spaceland and you
That'd
go
be
inside the
cool.
Pack a Punch, you have all the soul key pieces. Maybe you can like hold X to enter, kind of deal, as lame as that is, and like
That's what I was thinking. I was
you know
thinking that there'd be something like
you have all the pieces. You're collecting pieces, so it's obviously for something.
yeah, you're getting the pieces, you get the pieces, you go into the pack punch, and then you get sucked into like a portal of some sort, and you get into a boss fight
Will or
with
Wyler.
Willard Wyler, and he
Yeah.
turns out to be the mark of the beast, which you know is 666.
Yep.
But I mean, he is the devil. They say that in all of the quotes that he is the devil.
Yeah.
If he turned into like a giant ass, like the Risendrock sort of the Risendrock sized devil, and you had to sort of defeat him,
Well,
that would be so cool.
that would be sick. But did you hear that Hasselhoff leaked? It might have been a while ago. I watch YouTube videos like when I'm free. Did you hear that Hasselhoff leaked that like you can play as characters like myself and Willard Wyler? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard about that, but
So he kind of gave it away, kind of, right? If that's unless he just didn't know what he was talking about. It's like,
I'm pretty sure
well,
that's fake though. I'm pretty sure that's made up.
you think that's made up?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to play as Willard Byler. Why would you be? That's so stupid. Why would you be able
Well,
to play as Willard
he
Byler?
didn't say Willard Wyler. He said you're gonna play as Pee Wee Herman or whoever plays Willard Wyler's character.
Mm,
I don't know. I mean,
I don't
it
think
would make.
so.
I mean, it would kind of make. So you got Hasselhoff, you got Kevin Smith, and who's the what is Lee Ross keep? It's like a fucking like Let me type in Lee Ross's fucking shit
The
here.
new chick, you mean? The
Not
new
the
chick.
no. I know who the new chick is, but he keeps doing Arthur McIntosh, which sounds like a the dude that who's the guy that did
Isn't he another
Apple?
director?
Is the guy that did Apple? What's the guy that did Apple's name? Like Apple products.
Um,
I can't think. Perry. What?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Everyone's saying that he's like a Steve Jobs type of character. That he keeps quoting Arthur McIntosh, but I thought for sure like everyone's telling me I'm wrong when I'm streaming. They're like, oh fucking Pam Grier or whatever is not confirmed for fucking DLC 2, which I'm like, she would make a perfect fucking 70s character. Why would she be hanging out with the guy that plays Andre's voice and taking?
randomly.
Yeah, so like little people like Little Man and stuff like that. My chat's like, oh, Pam Greer's not confirmed. It's Arthur McIntosh. I'm like, I don't think Arthur McIntosh is a real person, bro. I think that's like a character what's inside the map, like a what's the robot's name? Neo, like a Neo type character or a civil protector. That's what I think. I think Pam Grier is really gonna be the character inside of DLC 2, and Arthur McIntosh is gonna be some other shit. Like I don't know.
Arthur McIntosh. That guy sounds familiar.
It sounds like fucking like a Steve Jobs type of guy.
Um, Arthur McIntosh. Isn't that the?
Macintosh is the name of like the old Apple products.
That's the guy from World War II. That um. Hold on. Let me look at it. Let me
Yeah,
search it up.
go. Yeah. We got 2 more questions after this. And we'll call it a stream. We got about 7 to 8 minutes left until it's a 2-hour stream.
I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind.
Yeah, no worries. But I totally think Pam Grier. I mean, that photo was leaked with her and the guy that plays Andre's character. I mean, and then he deleted it. I mean, they're not like Treyarch. Like they don't make they don't make mistakes really too
Yeah,
much. I mean,
they don't. That's true.
Treyarch leaks fake shit for a couple hours for like Noah and Mr. Raffle Waffles to see, and then they delete it on purpose. Um, but I think Pam Grier is gonna be the next one, and then you know,
She is. That's 100%
to
known.
me, it's like yeah, she's gonna be the one, and then
Yeah.
DLC 3. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be more of a Midwest kind of buried kind of aspect.
Buried style.
And I would think Clint Eastwood, but I don't think you're ever gonna get Clint Eastwood to come to a video game.
It depends though. What kind of West are we talking? Because there could be the famous 50s
Yeah, that's true.
Western, but then again, there could be like the more newer
Eight,
style
yeah, or
80s Western sort of
or,
thing.
or like 1800s, fucking building the Continental Railroad, kind of Western with Indians, kind of. I have no idea. I don't
Yeah,
know. But then DLC 4, I mean, everyone's leaning toward you're fighting Willard Willard. I mean, it's gonna come to the point where you fight Willard Willard. It's gonna
could
come
be
to
like
that.
a Buffalo building or
Yeah.
what's another one?
Everyone's Perry was telling me earlier. It's like people are suspecting like you're gonna fight him in the theater, but
I
that'd
don't think
be a
so.
totally rip off of Kino to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
No, I wouldn't like that either. I feel like if you're gonna fight him, like if he's the devil, you fight him in some hell, fucking fire, crazy ass. Don't take it to space. But no, Lee Ross has also said like it's not the last time you're gonna see the Octonians from Zombies in Space on the aliens. That
Oh yeah. Um, I don't like that idea. I mean, they were hard to kill.
but Lee Ross was saying like it's not the last time you're gonna see the Octonians. So I mean, you haven't seen them in Raven the Redwoods. You're not gonna. You guarantee you're not gonna see them in the disco map. And I don't know about DLC 3.
I don't really have high hopes
No,
for Infinite Warfare, but I didn't have high hopes for Zombies in Space on it, and it turned out to be a great map. Raven the Redwoods. If you're just playing for fun, still a fun map. They're not terrible maps. They're fun, but it's just not Raven the Redwoods is just not my style.
I think the map's fun to play, but it's weird. I think that because of every new map, it's like oh it's new just because it's fresh. But like I still haven't decided yet. Which one I like more besides Spaceland and Raven the Redwoods. I like the Wonder Weapons. Excuse me. I like the Wonder Weapons better in Raven the Redwoods, but I definitely played Spaceland a lot more. I don't know if it's because I like it more, or it was just because I beat Revelation so quick, and I was so disappointed with that. I was so hyped off of Zombies in Spaceland for like something fresh. I still don't know yet. I can't judge that until the next DLC comes out. But we'll skip on that, and we'll go with our second to last question. Let's go with your 3 favorite. If you had to have Mule Kick,
Oh no.
if you had Mule Kick in the hardest map of all time, what are your 3 wonder weapons to date in Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3 that you would take into the hardest zombies map of all time?
Thunder gun.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Too much money involved.
baby maker.
Mm-hmm.
Upgraded.
Yeah.
Crappy, not
Yeah, we'll
upgraded.
just say they're all upgraded.
Okay. All right. So thunder gun, baby maker, and the wave gun from Moon. No,
From
no, no.
Moon.
You know what? That one's not that great because it's dual and you can make it into one, but upgraded, it's crap.
Yeah,
Uh,
upgraded sucks.
I want to say Apothicon, but
Yeah?
it's so cliche.
Yeah. I don't know. Tier 3? You're in the hardest boss fight of all time? Which ones do you want?
Um, hmm, Wonder Waff.
Wonder
That's
Waff?
my third. Yep.
All right,
Wonder
mine are gonna sound like I'm a noob and I don't know how to play zombies, but I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna go Apothicon. And not
Mhm.
this isn't in any order. The upgraded Apothicon from Rev, because you know if there's whatever boss fight it is, if there's zombies, because they're bound to be, it'll take those out at least. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with the lightning bow from Horizon. I didn't. I see. I didn't. I don't know staffs that well because I don't. Are there staffs that are better than the lightning bow?
Yeah, the ice staff is a lot better than the lightning bow.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the lightning bow because I don't know the ice staff. And then this isn't in any order, like I said. And the third one's gonna be the scavenger from Call of the Dead because that thing just lays
Really?
that thing just lays anything out in a radius. And I feel like if the scavenger was against the Margwa, it would take 2 heads out out of 3. One
Oh,
shot.
that's kind of weird. A lot of people didn't like that. Oh,
I
well, yours
oh
is upgraded.
I love the scavenger upgraded. I loved it. It took out every zombie that's anywhere near you, and it damaged George pretty hard, which was he had like a 250,000 health or something crazy like that. And I feel like the Margwa had a lot less health than George, and it only took like a full clip to kill George in solo with that. So I feel like
So
one shot.
if I asked you what's your favorite wonder weapon, you'd say the scavenger from All the Dead.
It depends because Scavenger is my favorite in Black Ops 1. If I can play every map with the
Let's say
Scavenger
all.
all time,
Let's
if I had to take the
yeah.
Scavenger into like Revelations,
Hmm.
wouldn't be my all time.
Okay.
It's gonna be the Lightning Bow.
So the lightning bow is your
Is my
favorite wonder weapon of
yes,
all.
the Lightning Bow is
Mhm.
my favorite wonder weapon of all time. But
Okay.
that's again, I didn't play Origins that much, so I don't know. And
Are-
the Pothion's sick, but then again, it doesn't damage Margwas or Panzers, which the lightning bow does kill Panzers. I don't know. You can't use it against Margwas, so it's hard to tell if you can or not. And then I feel like the scavenger would damage a Margwa. You know, sniper bullet to the face.
Yeah,
I feel like it would damage them. But yeah, those are my 3. And
I'd have to say my favorite would have to be the Wonder Waffle
the
or
Wonder
the Baby
Waffle's
Maker.
the Wonder Waffle's sick. The Baby Maker was dope. The only thing I didn't like about the Baby Maker, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's like even if you had it pack a punched and you had Jug and you like ran into like 20 zombies and knock them over, you still took damage, which I didn't like. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah, there was a certain way you had to use it.
Yeah. So that's what me and my
Right.
friend would do. Like I'd shoot him with the Baby Maker. He'd shoot one shot with his ray gun and they're all dead.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down to our last question. You can combine them since it's 2 questions if you want. If not, you can just do one or the other. Your favorite Gobblegums / Infinite Warfare Fate and Fortune cards. I feel like it's gonna be more Black Ops 3 related because there's not a lot of great Infinite Warfare cards yet. But whatever, yeah, your top if you're top let's just say top 3 if you had to take them to a boss fight in a map that is difficult.
Gums or cards?
Yeah, either one.
That's a really tricky question, actually. Um,
Because I just feel like it's gonna be Gobblegums, just because they have a lot better at this point.
I'm gonna have to go with my favorite environmental accomplishment. Um, what else? Environmental accomplishment basically. You there?
Yeah,
Basically gives you more speed. You reload faster. You
you
aim
love
down
that.
sight faster.
You love that
Yeah,
gum.
dude. I love to be able to like mobility is everything for me. If you can master mobility in a game, you will master the game. I always like preach that. If you can master mobility, you will master the game. So that's definitely one of mine.
One of your
Um,
three.
yeah. What else would I go? I'll take a cashback.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Take a cashback. And am I doing this alone?
Yeah,
Prospect? Self-medication.
there you go.
Yeah.
Those are the three you're taking to your hardest boss fight.
Yeah. Those are my three.
All right, mine are a lot different. I'm gonna go with Perkaholic because I'm so used to it now. You know, I got spoiled by Black Ops 3. Perkaholic. That's my first one. I sound like a fucking Noah J456 stream, but Perkaholic. You know, shopping free to open up all the doors, and third one, yeah, self medication probably or aftertaste. Probably self medication because it's a lot more uses. But
Yeah.
those are my three. You know, fire cells are nice. Depends on what guns are in the box, but yeah, those are my three. With my scavenger, apothecary servant, and my lightning bow. That's it. All
That's good.
right, dude. We're a little over 2 hours, so I think we should call it. But I appreciate everyone that came on to watch. This is gonna be on YouTube, so if you guys want to watch it, check it out later on YouTube. I'll leave Xenomatter's link down in the description below, so check him out for sure. He's a high round, Easter egg, Ghosts and Skulls, whatever you can think of, Wonder Weapons. He's got all that. I'll leave his link down in the description below for his Twitch and YouTube. My name's Warrior925. Xeno, hopefully you enjoyed your time on the stream.
Yeah, man. I'll see you guys later.
All right, cool. Perry, you want to say later, bro?
Later, brothers.
Perry says later, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. We'll see you next stream. Later.
Peace out.